Welcome back to Elite Dangerous, everybody. I'm Captain Ricardo, and this is Elite Dangerous Beyond. Now, we're at the tail end of 2019, but you cannot dispute the fact that the Elite Dangerous galaxy, space is large. And life is everywhere, it would seem, within Elite Dangerous, at least. And that's been proven with the Golconda community goal. Now, first off, the Golconda was found. People are on board. Usually there's been some sort of disaster. People are on board asking for help. They had a virus outbreak, machinery was failing, commanders had to club together via that community goal and get in there and aid the Golconda. No problem, that was done. Then the Imperials and the Federation turned up with their massive mega ships to try and canvass people to bring materials one side or the other. Now, the Imperials would have built a ground base. The Federations, who eventually did win, have now said they've built a outpost. And here is the outpost on the screen. Yes, Forster's Choice, everybody. The final resting place for the crew of the Golconda. Their multi-generational ship that has served them so well over thousands of years from their first launch point has now brought them to the Upanaklis system. And in that system, there is this particular station all for them. So we're going to take a journey over and check it out. Yes, folks, the Upanaklis system. Used to be pretty good for mining here till everybody moved in and then mined the rings to absolute death. And we find Forrester's Choice, the Federation output, which is the final resting place of the Golconda crew, deep embedded in between the rings of a planet, right between the rings and between that particular planet. Forrester's Choice, quite a well appointed little starport, that little outpost. You drop in, very busy, lots of ships in system, lots of ships coming to and fro, but not your general outpost. A little bit of thought has been put into this by Frontier Development. Just banging in the old outpost graphic wasn't going to be enough, and now we've found something else from like Player v Player, CQC, right? We found that old graphic artifact of a standard base, plus we've got two appendages coming down to display rotating gardens and agriculture parts of the station, with those lights giving it nice light so all those plants, trees and crops can grow. Quite a nice graphic. Nice to see that the designers have actually thought about this and, like I say, not just banged in a general outpost. So you drop into system, you're very aware of that nice lovely beige planet in situ, moving closer towards the station, the outpost, what we're going to call it. You can see a little bit of time and effort's being thought, and I like that. I like a bit of time and effort being put in. The fact they've got crops, because people are used to growing their own crops from being on the generation ship, the Golconda. People want to get invested and start doing that sort of thing. Plus, you've got a large outpost that's going to hold that entire population from that generation ship. Plus, you've then got the part where you can land, the actual outpost part. So what you're seeing on the screen here is non-landable. Okay, it's generally an in-place graphic going through its little set piece of motions. You know, the fields are rotating, the trees are rotating, things are glowing, and then to keep the general populace away from the space station, there's a physical gap. Looking at the outpost, you can see a little bit of damage on one of the landing pads. We've seen that sort of wreckage before. And given the fact it's an outpost, Python, Crate, and below can land on it. Don't go rocking up here with your Imperial cutter or your Federation corvette, because, as with other outposts, you're going to be left lacking. So, a lovely graphic, nice place to be. I think they've done wonders there and have done the community goal a justice. It's a shame that the other community goals that have come before this have not had this sort of attention to detail spent on it. Now, that's my opinion. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. But where is the Golconda, I hear you say? Well, the Golconda is actually in system, and you can fly to it. You haven't got to use jump or anything like that, although you can do to expedite it. As you drop in next to the station, you can see the Golconda about 30k away. You know, not too far. Takes a couple of minutes to get there. 2 minutes, say. And once you're there, you can then go around the Golconda and still review the logs that are still active on the ship. Now, landing on Forster's Choice, the same as landing on any outpost. But what's it got? Is it well appointed? Well, I can tell you it is. It has got a repair bay. It's got a livery section. It's got buying and selling. It's got a black market. You know, and it's also got a special item as well. A rare item, a rare commodity, a type of liquor that was grown and cultivated upon the Golconda before basically civilization caught up with it. So here we are, we're going to get in here, we're going to land on pad 5. I'm very well aware that I've come in the wrong way around. We're going to flip over and land. Once I've landed, we're going to get on the station and we're going to have a good little look around and see how things are going. Problem with this game is I must reapply my key bindings. Anyway, not to worry. So here we are, we have indeed landed. And here it is, Forster's Choice. All run by the Golconda Federation, or whatever they are. Fantastic stuff. Right, so, we're here, we've landed, we've had a good look around the outside graphics. What's that station actually like inside? Why is it compelling for people to come to it? So we are, Forster's Choice. Welcome. It's agriculture, because there's whopping great big fields attached to the base, spinning below it. Now, if you come to this station before I think the 16th of December, you can and you've been part of the Golconda Community Initiative or Community Goal, you get a little badge. You get a little decal for your ship, which I will demonstrate. We'll go into decals. Let's scroll down, because I'm not an advocate of community goals normally. And there it is. There's the Golconda badge, or decal. Looks quite nice on the front of that Python, don't you think? Might keep that one. And you can see it depicts on the left-hand side the Federation 1, the Golconda ship in the middle, and then ships. You know, the Imperials on the right-hand side. A little bit of laziness there, really, in the design. They couldn't really tell which way it was going to do. Oh, we'll put both badges on it, even though the Feds won. So, Apavita is the stuff. That is the rare commodity. Apaviti. Viti? Do you think that's how it's pronounced? Apaviti. Anyway, 3,495 credits per unit. And it's a unique alcohol spirit brewed on the Golconda. Yes, folks, you can buy that. And there was 11 tons available at any one time. So, no dramas there. Things to sell? Well, they're going to be desperate. They're in setup mode. So you might be able to make a good killing by dropping stuff off there. Pesticides, you know, agricultural machinery, because it's an agriculture system. Okay, so no dramas there. You're not going to make an absolute killing, but a little bit of money to be made. And if you wanted to get some of that Apaviti is what I'm going to call it, then so be it. And you can then trade it, take it about 100 light years away from the station, and make your money that way. Also, it's got outfitting as well on this outpost. Some pretty decent weapons. So, quite well appointed. Of course, this ship is particularly set up for mining. Core internals. Always look at the power plants, and this indeed did go up to a grade 7C power plant that was available in situ at this station. So I was quite surprised at that. I thought, oh, it's going to be naff. You know, it's going to be naff. There's going to be nothing there to buy. But, you know, it wasn't too bad. I had to eat my words. And also, you can get your little bit of repair done, get your fuel topped up, and also restock on those ever important limpets if you're out there making money before next year, before any potential nerfs that might happen in regards to mining, following what happened in the January update beta testing that went on the past couple of weeks. So we got authority contact, combat bonds, search and rescue, and the good old black market. Yes, folks, if you can't get it, the black market will get it for you. So we mentioned earlier on that the Golconda was in situ. It is indeed not too far away. You can find it from the contacts list. Let's launch. Let's swing the ship around and fly on over there. Don't worry, I'm not going to keep everybody in the video while I fly over there. I'll speed it up quite considerably. There it is, just over 30 clicks away. The generation ship, the Golconda. You can whiz on over there, no dramas at all whatsoever, in about 2 minutes. You know, with all the pips to the engines. And once you get there, you can scan it and you can interrogate the Golconda logs, and they're still available to see. No updates to these logs like, oh, we found a new home and it's all brilliant. No, it's generally the same old logs that you had at the beginning of the community goal back in November. November 2019 it is. But it's good that that artifact is still being left in game, because, hey, what would have happened to that ship? Who knows? Anyway, all that being said, we've got our patch. We've visited the station, they've got a rare commodity, the Golconda's still in situ, and you can safely say, I did the Golconda community goal, and all I got was a few credits and this lousy badge from my ship. Saying that though, it is quite a nice badge, let's be fair. So, that's it from the Golconda initiative. Will we hear any more from them? Unlikely, I think it's done now. I've been Ricardo. This has been the end of the Golconda Community Initiative by visiting Forrester's outpost. Take it easy. See you soon.